I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. And I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to Beaufort's Own Live. We got the EAFL game of the week. We got the Savannah Falcons hosting the Polar Broncos in the white. Savannah Falcons in the red unis tonight down here in Savannah, Georgia. We got the lovely Memorial Stadium tonight. Change of plans. We were supposed to go see the Orlando Americans and the South Florida Wolverines. If you guys are going to tune into this game, I want to apologize to y'all right now, as I personally on my end forgot the router for us to be able to stream them mobily, and I forgot that. And by the time I would have got there and went back, it would have been like 7, 8 o'clock at night. So good job on Torres, just being a good league owner, finding a way to redirect. And on the way back, he's like, hey, stop by, can you get to Savannah? And here we are at Savannah. A little bit of a late start here, delayed by about 20 minutes. And here comes the kickoff. Short kick there down the middle of the field. Bouncing, picked up about the 25-yard line, trying to race to that far side of the field. Not going to be able to, going to be first down at about the 29-yard line here. Broncos going into their second year here as an organization. I believe that's their first year in the EAFL, if I'm not mistaken. 0-1. I believe they had to change their schedule because during the first week of the season, they had an issue with the field, and I guess somebody, the field that they were going to play at, double booked the field on that night, so they weren't able to play that first week. So now here they are, they're 0-1, going against the Savannah Falcons, trying to prove themselves in their third year, second year in the league, and trying to make some waves here, starting off 2-0. We're looking to be 3 here. Man in motion for Pooler. Going into that tight end spot. Quick handoff up the middle, rumbling forward for a gain of about 7 yards. It's number 16, Vasa Parker. Second down and 3 on the way. Clearing it out here, 5 wide, running back in the slot there at the bottom of your screen. Change positions to split backs in the gun. And we got a whistle call on the play, flags everywhere. And that is going to be a false start on Pooler. They back them up a couple of yards here. Instead of a second down and short, second down and 3, they're going to be second down and 8 here. Quarterback looking to stay with both running backs to his side. See if we get another handoff to Parker. And nope. It's going to switch to the right side. Tackle down in the backfield. Kenai Smith with the tackle in the backfield, and I should have knew that one. Kenai Smith has been on the team since the beginning and played against him in a couple of games when I was actually on the Savannah, Georgia Raiders for one season out there rushing off the edge, and he was playing that offensive tackle spot. Third down and 13. Sticking with the gun, looking to make their first pass of the game, and that's going to be just short. Breaking up fourth down and 13. Backed up deep into their own territory. I got to assume that they're going to punt here, and on comes the punt unit. And so we are going to follow the stadium clock. That was an incomplete pass. Ball clock should stop, but they still have it rolling. So we're going to follow suit. So the Broncos get ready to punt. Two men deep for the Savannah Falcons. Can't make out that other number, but one of them. Wide punt, rugby style. Looks like he's going to elect to keep it there, and he's not going to get anywhere as he was brought down. 91, Aaron Williams. Stop in the backfield, and that was a wide snap, and he had plenty of time to be able to still get that punt off. You got to be able to punt quickly if you're back there, because sometimes things like that happen with a wide snap. And he had time, even had time to roll off and do that rugby style punt, and it didn't happen. So instead of trying to run forward, only got about 3 yards, and going to turn around and go the other way. First and 10 for the Savannah Falcons, already in Pula Broncos territory, just 5 yards from the red zone, that 25-yard line. Shotgun formation, quick throw over to the right-hand side, and almost intercepted, but colliding. Good defense from the Pula Broncos, almost getting that interception, and quarterback had a wide open man and just threw him a little bit short there on the play. Instead of a wide open touchdown, winds up almost being an interception in a collision. Jeffrey Amir getting in there, breaking up that pass. Clock, looking for a man down, and he's going to do a little shuffle pass up front. That's going to be a first down and more. Spin move, trying to get down inside the red zone. They do down at about the 4-yard line. It's first and goal for the Falcons, and you got to love when you get into close range and your first possession, you're about 20 yards away, gives you enough time to still be able to get a first down. And so now you got 8 plays here where you had an opportunity to be able to score. They convert the first down, a new fresh set of downs here. Falcons looking to punch it in right here on the 4-yard line. Handoff straight up the middle and into the end zone. Tack on 6 points for the Falcons. Looks like no field goal kicker on. You see Wilkinson going back onto the field. They're going to go for 2 here. And that was JD on the touchdown, getting in there. And I could be wrong. First time seeing him in a while. Looks a little slim there. Caught. Touchdown, 2-point conversion for the Savannah Falcons. Joshua Fields getting in there and getting a touchdown. I mean, a 2-point conversion. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm looking at the walk of Joshua Fields, and I believe that is my high school teammate from Battery Creek High School. Started on varsity as a freshman in the kick return game. I know he was trying to get back into football, and if I'm not mistaken, and that is him. So Beaufort's own, if you're watching, we got a Joshua Fields sighting. Same high school right there, Joshua Fields. Excited to see him tonight. And there goes another Beaufort alumni from Beaufort High School, Devontae Green. Got all the Beaufort guys out here. So appreciate everybody for tuning in. If you're a fan of Beaufort County sports, you got Devontae Green, cornerback at Beaufort High, and then Joshua Fields graduated at Well Branch, our sister school there. We split during our junior year, final 2 years, and I was upset we weren't able to play against each other when the school was first split. They waited until after we graduated to be able to put those teams on the schedule. So 8-0, Falcons getting set to kick off to the Broncos here. Just over 10 minutes left in the game. Another mid-range kick. This time almost picked up at the 30. A little bit of fumble, finding nowhere to go. Still trying to break his way through some defenders. Getting about a 5-yard gain there. Good work on him trying to at least be able to get something out of that, wriggling through after originally dropping or muffing that catch there, trying to get it on the bounce. Cool night for some sports action. We got about 60 degrees. Some nice football weather here. Not too much wind tonight. Clear skies. It's going to make for a good matchup tonight. Hand off again, trying to make his way around that right side, and gets a first down, and Mort slowly taking his time to run out of bounds for the Pooler Broncos. So again, Parker. Yeah, I thought that was a 16. It's actually not a 16. That is a 15. So that is Dontre Wallace on the carry. And he ran completely out of bounds, but they're going to keep that clock rolling. So we are behind by a couple of seconds, by about 30 seconds here, because they kept that clock rolling. So once again, like I said, I'm trying to keep up. We do not have the official scoreboard, but keep you as close as I can here, and I'll keep you updated. That's what when I'm going down. Parker, handoff in the middle. This time he's going to be stuffed. There's a flock of Falcons crowded to the middle of that line, nowhere to go for Parker. Wallace, excuse me. They got the second down at 10. I don't believe he changed it. Should be first down on the marker. Fake handoff to Wallace. Pass deep down the right side of the field. The one-hander on Beaufort's zone. He wasn't touched to the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown. Oh, my God. Oh, don't tell me we did not get that playback. Hold on. Oh, we missed the playback. Oh, my God. I apologize, folks. The one-handed catch here on Beaufort's own. Throwing that ball out in double coverage, trusting your receiver, I was for sure that ball was going to be knocked down. And instead, just a little bit of separation was all Jalen De La Fuente, the wide receiver, needed to be able to make that catch and come down with the one-hander. Don't forget, folks, this is a live stream. You watch it on YouTube. You can always go back and watch that instant replay. I am so sorry. I wanted to trigger that instant replay, but Jason De La Fuente breaking it down, got his team in scoring position here. And they're going to fumble the snap. And that was going to be recovered. Eight to 6 here in the fourth quarter. Pula Broncos saying, hold on, not so fast. And you got to be careful. If they got a receiver like that on their team, he is the scoring threat at any time of the game. Let's say popular talker Jonathan Deloach plays a lot of flag football. We played on the same team and against each other many of times. And you see there, he's definitely exuberant personality. You see him dance there. He got the swag surf playing for the DJ in the background. And he looks a little bit slimmer, folks. Looks like he cut down some weight here, being that starting running back for the Savannah Falcons for, I believe, the second year here. So excited to see what Jonathan Deloach could do here. Already got a touchdown on the night. Goes by a myriad of names on social media. Jonathan Deloach, JD, Spin Move, Scat Pack, whatever you want to call it. Between him and Tory Worlds and the guys on the Savannah Falcons do a lot of trash talking for everybody. And those guys are not afraid. They do not back down for nobody. Savannah Falcons are a feisty team, and they're looking to continue on in their win streak to move on to 3-0 here tonight. Kicking off from the right hash instead of down the middle here. The short kick, and that one's going to go out of bounds. Of course, a flag for kicking out of bounds. Let's see if they're going to make them re-kick or bring out the offense. And it looks like they are going to go ahead and bring out the offense. No re-kick this time. And you see teams, they'll constantly go for that re-kick. I know some people's like, hey, just take the ball. But some teams are constantly, they feel like they're confident in their return game and know they have an opportunity to score with their special teams. They'll make them re-kick and re-kick and re-kick because every 10 yards gets them a lot closer to being in scoring position, and you got to make a shorter return there when you get started. So instead of getting a touchback at the 20, ball goes out, penalty, ball placed at the 40-yard line, first down and 10 for the Savannah Falcons. Quick pass over to the left-hand side, making his way to the left side, making a move. And we got a fumble on the play, and that's going to go to the Pula Broncos. And he had a first down and more. You see he gets a little bit wide when he tried to stop and turn the other way. Not able to hold on to that ball. You got Steven Lawrence coming out of that pile for the Broncos, number 70. That is DeMario Woods. Excuse me, Skylar Walker, offensive lineman there. First down and 10 for the Beaufort Broncos. Quick fake option, quarterback running around the left-hand side, putting down a strong, stiff arm, and they're going to call him down right before the end of that play. Nice stiff arm there from a quarterback. Tyreek Lyles listed as a running back for the Beaufort Broncos. Quick handoff, trying to hand it off to that right side, moving left. Sweep out of the shotgun. Another great defensive play by the Savannah Falcons. And that is Adkins, the QB, number 13. Adkins is the QB for the Beaufort Broncos. And like I said, last minute change in the scheduling on our part. So normally I get these rosters, I'm able to get set up. I get here about 2 hours early. I'm able to walk down onto the field, talk to the coaches and everything, make sure I get some roster checks so I can get all the names correct and everything like that, and make sure calling everybody names correctly, because these players are going to watch the game, the coaches are going to watch the game, some of their family and friends are going to watch the game, and you want to make sure you're calling out the right name during this live stream. So halftime, I'll make sure I get all that squared away. Adkins leading the charge for the Beaufort Broncos. And we got a little misdirection play, sweep going down the left side. Gaining about 5 yards there for the Beaufort Broncos. Brandon James. And they're going to give him the first down. I don't think that was a good spot there, but first down for the Beaufort Broncos, setting up at about the 42-yard line. Atkins handoff straight up the middle. Trying to run, trying to stay up on his feet, finally brought down. That's going to be a first down and more. And Wallace is showing himself tonight. Let's go, Bobby. Make some noise. Stop that ball. In the red zone, Atkins missed direction. Wallace making a man miss, makes the quarterback miss, trying to plunge into the end zone. He's going to get stopped short at about the 2-yard line just before. Stop that ball. 2nd down and 1, and as you can see, they still got an opportunity to get a first down. So they basically have about 7 plays here to be able to get to this end zone. So it's a tough position to be if you're a defense. And let's see if they're up to the task of making a goal line stand here. They're going to hand it off to Wallace one more time, and it's clear across. He's going to be in the end zone. Tackle on 6 more points for the Broncos, and they take the lead. Why not? Wallace has ran them all the way down the field pretty much by himself. Why not give the man a touch to get inside the end zone? And they do back-to-back carries for Dontrez Wallace, and 6 more points on the board for the Broncos. And Michael Ledger on the field. They tip the extra point here. And the kick is blocked and caught, trying to pitch, trying to find someone to pass it to. Ball's gonna bounce out of bounds there, and a little bit of extra out of the play. So you see some exaggeration there by number 25 for the Savannah Falcons. Antoine Lundy trying to sell a penalty there as he's getting tied up. I know the owners of both these teams. You got the head coach Morgan, and then you got David Birch of the Pula Broncos. I played with David Birch back when I was on the Hilton Head Sharks for a couple of years. Terrible couple of years there on the Hilton Head Sharks. And Coach Morgan, I've met him ever since he's been the owner of the Savannah Falcons. Of course, close friend of mine, Devontae Green, on the coaching staff as well. And a lot of players I played against on the team too. So I've seen him, and he's been a great supporter of Beaufort's Own since I've been filming games. And so I love him. He's always been hospitable, and I'm glad to be able to cover a game for Coach Morgan and getting his Falcons or some good screen time. Kick is off again to that right side, a little bit deeper, but again, going to go out of bounds. And so far, 2 kicks to that far side of the field, and they're obviously trying to go for that pin down kickoff to prevent the return where you would kick it to the far sideline, and the players just kind of curve around to that sideline to try to corner the return man from being able to advance that kickoff, but not able to keep that ball in bounds for a catch. And again, Savannah Falcons starting at that 40-yard line.
All right, Falcons, here we go. Let's get it ready, Falcons. Let's get it.
Deloach on the sideline to start off this series. Hand off up the middle. Maybe a short game. Daniel Jordan. Gain about 5 yards there. Snap, hand off again. We tackled in that backfield and the stop for the Pula Broncos. Wilkinson in the gun, 3rd down and 5 for his offense, trip right to the top of the screen. Jordan still the man in the backfield. Looking for some room. Pump fake, pump fake. Now rolling out of the pocket. Quick pass to the man on the outside, and he's going to drop that ball. So he was wide open, looking too far, trying to go upfield. It's going to bring up 4th down in 5.
The Falcons are going to go for it.
And they stopped the clock after that incomplete pass and then started rolling it again. So we're about 20 seconds behind. That clock is going to end before we do the end of the first quarter. Barred another incomplete pass, low snap. Wilkinson trying to find someone to pass the ball to. Chucks it deep downfield to the right side, and that ball is caught 1 foot. And you can see the referee signaling that is a catch. Tory Worlds with the reception. 1st down and 10. And the 1st down, and they're going to roll the clock once it gets set, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Savannah Falcons getting the scoring position. Broncos with the lead, however, 12-8 here on the EAFL Game of the Week. Welcome back, everybody, into the second quarter. Broncos defense backed up into their own territory. Coach is having a quick conversation on the field. Falcons looking to take that lead back. Bottom of your screen, Deloach back into the backfield. Carey trying to make redirect and going back up the middle. Second down and 7 on the way. Wilkinson, quick pass over to the right-hand side. That ball is caught into the end zone. Joshua Fields, the Well Branch Early College High School alumni, already a 2-point conversion and now a score here. Joshua Fields showing the medal. He still got it, folks. Two-point conversion on the way. Wide, Wilkinson going to keep it himself, trying to reach across, and they're going to say no good on the conversion, 14-12. It's going to remain the score, now a 2-point ball game here. Another squib kick to the middle of the field. This time, once again, slow to get picked up and a big hit in the middle. That's J.R. Hughes on the hit. It's handoff, fake handoff, deep pass down to the right side. Not able to find his man. It's a handoff to Wallace. Wallace with some grass and more. First down. Another great one from Wallace already. And I don't have a stat sheet with me, but that's got to be at least 70 yards and a touchdown already for Wallace here in this first half. So far, the Falcons got to find a way to stop this run game. If you can't stop the run game, it's going to be a long day on defense if you can't stop the run game. Of course, that deep pass, it happens. De La Fuente, he caught that. It happens. You know what I'm saying? You move past it, but the run game, grounded pound, that's just complete dominance so far. And you see they're getting a stop right there, just what they needed. Second down and 10 coming up for the Polo Broncos. And I'm not saying you're going to be able to get that every single play, but you can't give down first down. You can't give down first down runs. You know what I'm saying? So you get a first down on a running play, and you can't really do that on first down. So you definitely want to play some better defense, and you want to cut that down to under 4 yards and carry, or else it's going to be a long night. Hand off again over to that left-hand side, hurdling the man. And once again, the Broncos showing off that they can run the football, folks. And this time that is Smoot. Smoot listed as a DB. As a defensive end here on the roster. Another handoff to Smoot. Smoot trying to make his way that backfield, and he's not going to stop. He's got JD now on the defense for the Savannah Falcons, getting in there and making the stop. Still going to be fourth down and manageable here. It's about 1.5. Let's see if they're going to go for it here. No punt team on the field. Wallace still in that backfield. He's been good running the ball so far. We've had 3 different running backs get you a first down. And I'm going to assume that the plan is going to be to run it here. Hand off to Wallace. Wallace jump cut out to the right side. That's going to be first down. Barely getting it. And that's going to be another first down for Wallace. And they got to keep the chains moving.
Once again, Falcons fans, I'm gonna have a giveaway at halftime. So please don't leave. Make sure you get your tickets, or I'll give you decent tickets. So please, I'll give you the halftime. Please join the Falcons.
Quick pass over to that right-hand side. Cornerback bailing a little bit too early, giving him the room that he needed. Ball complete once again. De La Fuente. And I believe De La Fuente has all catches from the quarterback here tonight.
Now Broncos in the pocket field.
Hand off to Wallace, and Wallace swallowed up by that Falcons defensive line.
Going to be a stop. Going to be third down. Let's go, Falcons. Stop that ball.
3rd down and 4 on the way.
Everybody stop those vehicles.
Adkins looking for De La Fuente. Pass up to the right side. That one a little bit too high. Trying to go for that one-handed interception. Not going to get it. Incomplete pass, but the clock is still going to roll on here tonight. Adkins, shotgun formation, pass over the middle. That one a little bit too low, incomplete. You turn over on downs. And we got a timeout from the Savannah Falcons, their first one of tonight. We'll take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back. Quick toss. Right side, making a couple people miss and fumble, but that's going to go out of bounds. We got a little bit of a tangling up there on the sideline. little bit of talking there from Jeffrey Amir. You're caught up. Nothing too crazy. Just never want to get stuck on your opponent's sideline doing the casual trash talk. You can trash talk on in between the lines if you want to, all you want to, but you can't trash talk on your opposing team's sideline. That's where things tend to get a little bit more chippy. Hand off to that left side out the shotgun. Try to make enough defenders miss, and in come the Broncos. See, trying to strip that ball out. It's now the third running back. Zach Grant. Emptying out that backfield, looking for some room, has a little bit of time, and it's running out. Pass complete. Number 84, that's going to be a first down. Wilkinson finds his man, DeMario Jones, wide receiver.
Going to be a first down, Falcons. I'll be running the PBR around in less than 2 minutes to go for halftime.
Trips to the bottom of the screen. Wilkinson rolling out of the pocket, trying to find somewhere to throw to. Chucks it back across the middle. Another completion. And the passing game is on display. Wilkinson to Grant. And that's a special ability when you could get out of the backfield and run downfield and catch a pass over the middle. And we're going to get a timeout for the Pooler Broncos. Now calling their first timeout, trying to recover.
Make some noise, Falcons.
Wilkinson, shotgun, quick pass over to the right. Quick completion, trying to make a man miss and not going to get too far. Tacking down right at the line of scrimmage. It's Taylor.
Come on, Falcons. We need another touchdown before halftime. Make some noise, Falcons.
Second and 10. Wilkinson looking over to that left side, going deep, and he's got Tory Worlds. Tory Welch is open on that the top of your screen, and this time enough air on the ball by Wilkinson. And that results in 6. Two-point conversion attempt. Empty backfield for Wilkinson, trying to find some room. Try to hit onto the back pass, is intercepted by the pool of Broncos, and he's not going to get too far outside of that end zone. Dylan Jordan, the linebacker for Pooler.
Come on, Falcons. We're ready. We need to turn it over. Come on, Falcons. We need to stop some.
Tyree Taylor set the kick. Johnson and Smoot, farthest two-man deep for the Broncos, and that one interfered. Smoot thought he was going to get that one. It looks like he didn't know where to go, almost fell down trying to get the squat there. And the Broncos are going to come up with it. They're going into the end zone. They're going to call it a fumble. And that's going to be a touchdown. We go back a little bit farther there. There's already a little confusion. Then there goes the second hit right there is probably what punched that ball out. And Mookie Morgan, listed as the backup quarterback, coming out of the pile, making his way all the way to the end zone. Tack on another 6 points. for the Falcons, and they're going to get up here in the score column and take the lead. And we got a player down on the field here for the Pula Broncos, and we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we're going to come back. Hopefully he's okay. He's going to walk off the field actually under his own power there before we go. And that is Patrick Gordon, listed as an offensive lineman there. And the Savannah Falcons starting to show their mettle, starting to pull away here. So here comes the two-point conversion attempt. Offense on the field really quickly here. And they still got an opportunity here. Pula Broncos got to go. They're going to go down in halftime by more than one score here if they don't get a score in this final minute, and they got to find a way in halftime to be able to come back before they let the Falcons start to run away with this game like they have at the end of the half. And anything's possible. These are the Falcons, and as you know, these are the Savannah Falcons, but the Atlanta Falcons lost the game where they were up 28-3 at halftime. Right now we got 26-12, so a little bit easier of a task on the way for the Pula Broncos as they get set for the two-point conversion to try to make it 28-12. Full house rolling out, pass, and we got a flag, and that's probably going to be a pass interference on the way. And that's what it's going to be, pass interference on the defense. So the offense is going to have another try at the conversion.
All right, Falcons fans, say get in there.
Once again, full house on the way. And Morgan coming in at quarterback, who got the touchdown for the QB sneak. And let's see if he gets it, see what the call is going to be here. And they're going to say no touchdown. You can see there, it looks like he stumbled a little bit before he got in. And I believe that probably was going to be the correct call. And that score going to remain 26-12 with just over 1 minute left to go. Kick there. Kick over to the middle. Smoot going to catch it clean. Going to make his way around that right-hand side, and we got a flag as he gets tackled on that sideline. And we got more flags coming in. And let's see what the calls are here from the White Hat. Yeah, holding on the return team. Penalties will offset. Ball going to be placed at the 40-yard line. Atkins fake the handoff, got a little flea flicker like they're trying to go for a running back pass. And the pass with Wallace too short for James. As he falls down there. Apologize, didn't start the clock. Trying to follow that action. Got to stop that 48 seconds. So we're going to let that clock roll down for a second. And unusual, they haven't been stopping the clock all game. And now on an incomplete pass, they stopped the clock here with less than a minute left in the ball game. So we're doing our best to try to keep up with the clock. We don't know, are they playing college rules, NFL rules? Did they change the clock because, the game started a little bit later than it was supposed to? We don't know here. The only thing we could do is follow the scoreboard here. We've got 48 seconds left to go. Second down and 10 on the way. Atkins, hands off to Wallace. Wallace in the middle, slammed down by Bino the Great. Big linebacker, highly recruited in the Savannah area. Everybody wants them as their linebacker. Remember, there was a little bit of confusion. And we got a timeout call by the Savannah Falcons. As you can see, coordinator Devontae Green there calling in the defense, and he was the offensive coordinator, but he looks like he's about to get ready to talk to the defense here. We're going to take a quick commercial break on the timeout call, and we'll be right back. Just under 30 seconds left to go. Third down and 7. Atkins, the snap. Penalty, flag call, false start on the Broncos. It's going to back them up. Going to make that third down from 7. Third down and 12. False start going to back them up 5 yards. Atkins hands off to Wallace. Wallace nowhere to go, bringing up 4th down and 12 again as he doesn't get past the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be 12th down. Broncos made it back to the line of scrimmage.
And we're going to get the final timeout here from the Savannah Falcons. Reset that clock for you. Let it go too far after the end of that play. 21.9 seconds left to go. We got it set at 22. Adkins drops back, looking to pass deep down that right side. Trying to get De La Fuente again. And that's going to be 1st down for the Falcons. They're going to get one shot. Let's see if they're going to elect to take the knee here, just go into half with the lead up by 14, or they're going to try to take, you got 12 seconds, you got no timeouts, possibly could get two plays in here, depending on how it go. One play to get you a little closer, and then one more play to try to get inside that end zone to put this game, a little bit farther out of reach for the Broncos to come back inside that second half. And already we got too many men on the field for the Savannah Falcons. I mean, too many men on the field for the defense. And that's going to put the Falcons up a little bit farther. Good throw the flag there, just called it. It moved the ball up with too many men on the defense, putting the Falcons a little bit closer to that dangerous penalty here, knowing the quick strike capability of the Falcons so far. 16 seconds, empty backfield. Quick pass over to that right-hand side. And that ball is going to be caught. He's going to reach forward. And now they're going to run the clock. And they're going to say it's a touchdown, are they? I'm looking for the official signal. They're going to say they caught the ball, and then he tried to reach for the end zone. And that is going to be the end of the half. No touchdown there. Amazing effort there. Not going to be able to play that back. That's going to be the end. And a little bit of confusion. The referee's talking a little bit on the play. And the players are going to start to make their way to the locker room. And because he wasn't tackled on that play, he caught the ball, landed on the ground. No one touched him, and then he reached the ball over, but he never actually got off the ground. So the white hat calling the head coach over for the Pula Broncos. And there goes the owner, David Birch.
The ball looked like he was in the end zone before his feet touched the ground. Hey, come get this camera right here, Bluetooth. And put it on the double channel for me, please. I got the evidence right here. Sponsored by DJ Smooth. I'll be at 300.
And the owner, Birch, looks like he's not happy with that call, and I believe they're going to put 1 second on the clock. Oh, we'll give him one untimed down.
We got the instant replay right here on the phone.
As if in any situation, either he was down inbounds and the clock runs out, or he's down inbounds, which means the clock would stop on the first down, and then the offense would still have a chance to score if they hurry up and get to the ball and get set, ready to go, possibly get a chance to spike the ball. Or he wasn't touched, he reached over the goal line, and that would be a touchdown. So instead, I think they're going to go with the ruling that would have been a first down catch and going to give them one untimed down here before they go into the half.
So what are we doing? I got the instant replay right here in the jumbo truck. Y'all got it ready? One hand is getting ready to come on the jumbo truck. When everybody tells you we got annual extravaganza golden airplane. Notice do not stand alone in the road. We don't want anybody to fall, please. Thank you.
And we're going to get a timeout by Pooler. They're going to need a minute to talk this one out. So they have an opportunity, might not be able to get a score here at the end of the half.
We got an iPhone over here. They got all the cover keys. You can't put it in the living room.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We got one untimed down here for the Savannah Falcons. Not able to pull that replay, but they the catch was made deep down the field, down the right side by Tyree Taylor. He caught the ball at about the 2-yard line and landed on the ground, kind of slid forward, and then reached the ball out without getting off the ground over the goal line. And they let the time run out, but in reality, the clock should have stopped because that was a first down and would have gave them an opportunity to be able to score again. I mean, to be able to at least stop the clock with about 7 seconds left on the clock, but instead they let it run out. Tried to end the half, but instead they got one untimed down. Full house here. Handoff going down there to Jonathan Deloach, and that's going to be another touchdown. Oh, they're going to say no touchdown. Apologize. They're going to say he didn't get in. Let's see what we got here. And it looks like I got him in, but did he let go of the ball? They're going to say no touchdown. They're going to call it. Looked like a touchdown to me. No touchdown, so that's going to end the half 26-12. And in the halftime we go. When we get back, 14-point ball game. Welcome back, everybody, into Beaufort's Own. We're live for the EAFL game of the week. Broncos taking the lead 26-12, trying to score before the half. Excuse me if I'm a little bit out of breath here. I had to run up the stairs as they had the time ticking down, but none of the teams were on the field yet. So I assumed they were going to reset the clock, give them more time to warm up. They did not. Nice return there. But the Savannah Falcons still staying up, refusing to go down. But yeah, neither of the teams were out of the locker room when the time wound down. Less than 30 seconds left, and then they all came out. And so I thought they were going to reset it like another 5 minutes or so for them to warm up. If you're familiar with, how the scoreboard works in normal football games, usually it counts down. They set two timers. One counts down to let everybody know to come back on the field, and then they reset the time for like another 2 to 3 minutes so each of the teams can warm up really quickly, and then they start. But they didn't do that. They just went ahead and all the teams came out and they just went straight onto the field. And I was down there because, like I said, I got some friends and classmates down there playing for the Savannah Falcons and some people that I've played with on other semi-pro teams that I wanted to talk to. And I got up there and I just had to run all the way up to the top of the bleachers to get back here to the camera for the start of the half. And then I just started talking too much just now, so excuse me if I am out of breath. Falcons on offense here, scoring before the end of the half with about a minute left in the track to score again with less than 16 seconds on the clock. And actually, in my opinion, got into the end zone, but they waved it off, no touchdown. Here they are, 1st and 10 on the 45-yard line. And we already got a flag before our first play. The legal substitution on the offense, and that's going to move them the opposite way in which they want to go. Back 5 for the Savannah Falcons. And I assume this might be the situation where they just might redo the play. In high school, the call for that for us was red. Anytime you yelled red, just run the same play over and over. Wilkinson, 2 backs to his sides, hands off to the left, ball goes to the right. And that's going to get them back 3 of the 5 yards that they lost on the penalty by way of Daniel Jordan. 2nd down and 12. Handoff, right side, Jordan. Got a little bit of a lead block there. Only going to get about 4 more yards to bring a 3rd down and 8. So we've got to assume that there's going to be a pass play coming here next. And 8 yards left to go. Substitutions coming in for the Falcons. And Grant back on the field for them. So 3 running backs in now for Wilkinson. You got Grant, Jordan, and Deloach. Grant going to go to wide receiver at the bottom of your screen. Snap is off. Fakes the handoff. Got a flag on the play. And able to get it off for a completion and slam down hard around the neck. Little a feisty action. Not a legal play, just tough tackle. And if you know JD, he'll continue fighting. You got to take him down by any means necessary. And number 51 for the Pula Broncos. See if we can find his name on the roster here. That is Juan Camacho that made the tackle there. Call from the White Hat on the way. And they got a false start. Took a long time there just to call a false start there on the offense, but the Broncos are going to decline the play. They're going to decline. 4th down. Now in 11. Offense still on the field for the Falcons. 4 wide. Wilkinson looking for room. Quick toss over the right side. Ball is caught by Grant. Grant will roam the run. It's a foot race, and he's going to get pushed out of bounds.
They call that man Mr. Silver. It's going to be a first down Falcons.
Hand off to Deloach, quickly swallowed up in that backfield. For the Broncos getting in there in the backfield, trying to still show some fight. It was Kerry Augustine, the middle linebacker, getting in there. Hand off to Deloach again, trying to jump cut up to the outside, back inside, nothing going there. And they get tackled, stampede the Broncos holding up in that run game. Getting a little bit more trash talk here by both teams.
It's going to be 3rd down Falcons. Looks like they got about 15 yards to get to the touchdown.
It's 3rd down and goal to go. 13 yards out. Wilkinson. Time in the pocket. Throw over to that right-hand side. Too high for Worlds. Going out of bounds.
It's going to be 4th down Falcons. A long way to go. man over here said he's sweet. They say it's going to be on the left side. About $5 for that one. One down and a long way to go.
Some time to get started, trying to get this place. They got to get in the end zone. It's 4th down, a turnover. Trips to the top of your screen. Wilkerson, find us a room, throw over the middle, and complete for Grant this time. That's going to be a turnover on downs. That was the 4th one for the Savannah Falcons. And, man, they almost had that one there just going through the hands of Grant. That bend but don't break. A good job with the pool of Broncos. I'll be able to get that 4th down, get that turnover on downs.
You know when you stop that ball.
Backs to his left, then to his right. Handoff is to Wallace, trying to make his way to the outside. Only getting about 1 yard there.
It's going to be a gain of about 2 yards. All right, Falcons fans, you know what it is. Stop that ball.
2nd down and 9 on the way for the Pula Broncos. Definitely the score here. Clock still rolling. They're running with this running clock here today. Ball not stopping on incompletes or out of bounds. So they really want to go ahead and try to get this game over with. They definitely want to get a touchdown here to get them back into that game, as they don't have the amount of time that they normally would. Atkins, hand off to Wallace. Looks like he wasn't trying to hand it off there, but instead he's going to keep it and going around that right side, that left side.
Going to be a loss of yards.
They're going to lose some yards.
3rd down Broncos.
Aaron Williams right there on the stop on the edge.
All right, Falcons fans, let's get the defense going. You know what it is. Stop
3rd and 11 on the way. And it's fourth down will be after, and normally you would go for it in this situation, but all the way backed up inside Falcons territory. I mean, it's good in your own territory. Let's see how aggressive that they decide to be here. Still plenty of time left on the clock to get 2 scores, so, they're not exactly in danger yet of this game being too far out of reach, but offense has been definitely a lot easier to come by for the Falcons. Atkins looking for some room. Pass, drop, try to hit it on the sideline. Incomplete, going to be 4th down now.
Broncos. The Falcons need a big stop right here. Looks like the Broncos are going to punt the ball. All right, Falcons, let's see if we can get a block punt. Stop that ball.
And Falcons looking like they're getting ready for the fake play there. They don't got too many rushing. And basically back in this safe formation here. So they only going to send 3 in the corner. Max protect here for the Broncos high punt, not going to get too far, and it's going to bounce in the favor of the Broncos, and that's going to bounce back to about the 18-yard line. That's basically at the same spot as it was. Let's see where the play started at. Ball was already at the 12-yard line, and had it not been saved, so that's going to wind up being a 5-yard net as that one grows back to about that 18-yard line. Not exactly trying to get them out of scoring position, and at that point, they might as well have went for it on 4th down. Definitely a negative play for the Broncos, and I know that's not what the coaches expected. I know he's probably very frustrated, and the punter himself was probably mad about that because he knows his teammates is upset. Rough punt there for the Broncos, and now instead of punting it to the other side of the field, Savannah Falcons right here with scoring opportunity. Already in the red zone to start the drive. It's handoff, new running back, 22, making his way around the right-hand side. Going to be chased down again. Augustine. Jonathan Sampson at the running back position. Five wide now for Wilkinson. Look to his right, goes back to the left, and caught in the corner of the end zone. Another touchdown for the Falcons. That's Trayvon Prey getting the touchdown, getting him some points on the board.
All right, we got this on the conversion.
Two-point conversion, 5 wide again. Quick screen pass to Jonathan Deloach. And they're trying to fight him out the end zone. He refusing to go down, and he's in. Jonathan Deloach, you see him talking right there at the end. Tackle on 2 more points for the Falcons. And Deloach, and that's one thing about those shorter running backs. You think they're small, but man, he's built stout, and you see him refusing to go down there with multiple Broncos on him. And I don't think a Falcon would normally win in a Bronco fight, but he definitely won it there, taking on multiple Broncos there.
All right, Falcon fans, make some noise.
Taylor set to kick. Smoot and Gadsden back deep. The Broncos, and actually they're just going to put Gadsden as the deep man by himself, standing on about that 12, 13-yard line there. And that one going to bounce out of bounds.
Got a flag on the play.
Now the Falcons kicking one out of bounds. They're going to get the flag on the play. Let's see if they're going to let for the re-kick or just take the ball at the 40, and they're going to take it right at the 40-yard line. First and 10 for the Broncos, and looks like we got a flag already. And false start on the Broncos.
Got to take the Broncos back about 9 yards.
Already going the opposite way. Definitely not something that they intended to do here in this game already. And off reverse, gets it back to the quarterback. A little bit of double reverse flea flicker going on there. And trying to find some room, gets it down to Snoop. Snoop with some wide open room, making his way through the middle. He's got the first down and more. A lot of trickeration there. Look at the double reverse, getting it back to the quarterback on the flicker and finding some room. Smoot wide open on the side there, gets it to him, and just taking off and putting on the Jets. 25-yard run there. But a flag was thrown on the play. While I was looking at that replay there, flag was thrown. Not sure exactly what the call is, but they won't get the ball at the 35-yard line. They'll get the ball at the 45 still in their own territory.
Going to be first down Broncos.
Handoff now to Smoot. Smoot going around that left-hand side, trying to find some room. He's got about 7 yards, getting a little tough at the end of that run. You see him getting up, standing over a defender.
They have a gain of about 9 yards. Going to be second down Broncos. All right, Falcon fans, you know what it is. Stop that ball.
Handoff is to Wallace. Wallace making his way around the left-hand side. Tough hit right there at about the 37-yard line, but running through it. It wasn't like he didn't come later, boom himself, but Wallace still running him over and getting about an extra couple of yards there.
Got about a minute left before the fourth quarter. think as halftime participants that won all the Falcons did. Will be third down Broncos.
Time one down in the 3/4. A little bit of trickeration. Handoff is the Wallace running strong, but only going to get 2 yards. Second down and 8 on the way.
Like a gain of about 3 yards in the break.
And they're taking their time unless they're going to hurry up and get to the line. Looks like they're going to let this time run out here in the 3rd quarter. Going to take their chances in the 4th. It's time run down, and it looks like that's what it's going to be. The end of the 3rd quarter. Falcons 34, Broncos 12. Welcome back, everybody, into the start of the 4th quarter. Referees having a little bit of discussion here before we start. Whistle is blown. 4th quarter on the way. 22-point ball game. Man in motion. Drops back, pass deep over to the left-hand side, and almost being able to come with it down with the De La Fuente.
Going to be third down Broncos.
And the whistle there by the referee to stop the clock, so I'm not sure what's going on. Are they going to stop the clock in the 4th quarter? Third down and 8 upcoming. 2 whistles before the start of this play. See if we can avoid a third, and we do. Play is off, trying to get that first down. Atkins in pressure, not going to be able to get it off. Just going to step out of bounds. Thought he was about to launch it there.
Right on down. It's going to be 4th down. Let's go, Falcons fans. Stop that ball.
Now stepping out of bounds on 4th down, the clock's rolling on again. So the Broncos are going to take their first time out of the 4th quarter, and we'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody, into the 4th quarter. We still got a 22-point ball game. Pula Broncos calling their first time out of the second half. 4th down and 10 on the way. They're going to try to get a conversion here, try to get their first score, and they want to try to get this game as close as possible as they can early. Game already a little bit too far out of hand, and they want to close that gap just down a little bit here. All right, going up to 5. Atkins 4 wide. Wallace still to his left. Rolling in the pocket, trying to run up to the front. Not able to get that ball off and coming down for the tackle, almost on his head a little bit there. It was J.R. Hughes. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. Nice night, not too much wind blowing. Doesn't really feel like it here so far. Cooling down 56 degrees here. Still clear sky. Just a wonderful night here for some football action here. Not too hot, not too cold. It's beautiful weather here tonight here. Dropping about 4 degrees since the first quarter. Handoff. Backfield running through the tackles there. Tough running. This is Joshua Fields.
Going to be a run by the Falcons. Going to be 2nd down and about 1 yard of the game. Got about 9 yards to go. Got less than 13 minutes left before the end of the game.
Pistol formation, different formation for the Falcons here. First time seeing that this game. The Loach and that slot. Fields at the tailback position. Deep pass over to that right-hand side. Ball is complete. Again, deep pass there. Tyree Taylor bringing down another one.
Come on, Mike, man. Let me hear you say it.
Apologize. That was Tyree Taylor that ran over to congratulate his teammate, Stephen Lawrence, for making that catch. Apologize. Lawrence again singled up high this time. Pistol formation still. Hand off up the middle. Rumble forward for about 3 yards.
Second down.
Well, we got an opportunity. The Beaufort guys right there. Devontae Green coaching the team, giving some pointers there. Play call there to Joshua Fields there. Quick pass over to the left-hand side to Deloach. See if he's got that fight under, refusing to go. Juke move, another touchdown. And Deloach showing off the footwork, evading that one tackle, stiff arm to get by another, and then the juke, 2 defenders. Almost doing the same animation there like Madden characters, and then goes Jonathan Deloach. And another score, 40-12. Blowout here for the Savannah Falcons, and they're obviously going to move on to 3-0 tonight. That'd be a heck of a comeback if they were to come back from down 28 points, but Falcons just pouring it on now at this point. Falcons here at the top of the rankings. Number 7, they're going for the 2-point conversion now. The Pula Broncos outside of that top 25 in the league. They're at 20, just outside of there at 28. And so this is the kind of victory of the Savannah Falcons that you want to have. Handoff now to Fields, and Fields not able to hold up to the crowded line. No good. Score going to remain 40-12. But this is the kind of win you want. When you're ranked 21 spots ahead of another team, you kind of want to have this kind of win. And this kind of also solidifies that you're that good of a team. Is that if you can handle the teams that are at the bottom of the league a lot better in this fashion, it shows that you are capable of having a tough game or able to compete at the top. So great win here by the Savannah Falcons, because just last year, the year before that, these were, when you play teams like these were a little bit of closer games. They were winning these games, but they were a little bit closer. Sometimes they were coming down to the wire, getting those close victories. But now here you play this team, this Pula Broncos team, and now you're up by 28 points. This team is definitely growing year in and year out, and excited to see what they have created. Coach Morgan and Devontae Green, what they've been able to done, and they're adding players all over the place. So good job by them. Kickoff on the way. And we got a short kick there, quickly fielded right there at the 48-yard line.
Falcons trying to get an onside kick. It's going to be first down Broncos.
Good rush by the Savannah Falcons, able to get away with Adkins. Ball caught, but out of bounds. De La Fuente looks like it came down hard.
It's going to be second down Broncos.
And hopefully he's okay. Caught that ball. You see his leg gets folded right up under him there as he trips over the defender there. And hopefully he'll be okay. And he's up already. Kind of limping off, as you can see there. Definitely a lower body injury. Hopefully he'll be okay.
That's good sportsmanship. EAFL. Y'all clap our hands for that. You know,
It'll be second down and 10 for the Pula Broncos. Definitely not what you wanted to see in this game. Already down, like I said, 28 points. You definitely don't want to see one of your best receivers go out this game. Pretty much one of the people that basically made all the downfield catches tonight for your team. I don't think anybody else has to catch over 20 yards that's traveled. They've called it out the backfield and then ran more than 10 yards. But as far as a catch over 10 yards, he's been the only one tonight to catch the ball like that. Carry there by Wallace, and hopefully De La Fuente is okay because obviously he is a big piece of their offense.
excuse me, loss of yards. It's going to be third down Broncos.
Third down and a lot. Hand off to Wallace. Wallace giving up the fight, and first person getting there to him, holding on to that jersey before the rest of the Falcons get there is Devon King.
Yards going to be fourth down Broncos.
Getting into that backfield. Devon King, another player that I've played with before. Definitely has been around for a long time there. Atkins drops back, quick pass over to Wallace, trying to evade that tackle, but not allowing him to go nowhere. Was by him. Once again, another local player for Beaufort County is Adrian Byam. And here in the game, Adrian Byam played for Battery Creek and Well Branch at that outside linebacker spot. And if you're unsure of who he is, you can tell by the feet. He's always stepped with the wide duck foot itself. And 40-12. Looks like they're going to keep the clock rolling on that turnover on downs. Pass deep down the left-hand side. Ball going to be intercepted.
Going to be Broncos ball. With under 6 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter.
Didn't come out of that transition there. And we don't have a number 29, I believe who that was, listed on the roster. TJ Washington was that on the interception for the Pula Broncos.
It's going to be first down Broncos. We're going to start right at the 20.
Atkins rolling out to his left-hand side. Got to do so in a hurry. Ball complete. The drop. Never mind. Ball incomplete there on that left side. Cornerback getting in there, breaking up that pass. Second down and 10 on the way. Second down and 10. Hughes creeping up on that left side. Changing up the protection as you see the running back switch sides. He's still not going to get in front of Hughes. But getting him down first, teammate getting there. Number 39. It's going to be Ray Castro. Supplying the pressure. Hughes getting there, getting the chase going, and Ray Castro slipping through his offensive lineman to get in there and get the tackle, or the sack rather. Third down, 16. Now we're going to get another timeout by Pooler with 3 minutes left to go.
Lady that got the footage regular season, that's gonna put that on Facebook.
Third down and 16 coming out of the timeout. See what they got planned here. Running back screen over to Wallace, taking his time trying to find some room. And he's going to get 10 yards, but it's not going to be enough for the first down as they need 16. But it's going to get him a lot closer. Fourth down, see what the official spot is. And they're going to mark it fourth down and 3, a lot more manageable than that 16. Hand off to Wallace. And he got a helmet flying off there. And that's going to be the first down. And I'm not sure. I don't know if the helmet got ripped off there. Leg number 99. Jaquan Thomas.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, you will be losing an hour tonight, so please set the clock so you do not be late for work.
Excuse me, that was Noah Range from the Falcons.
Sorry, it's been 4 hours.
Jesse Tyson. So Range and Tyson getting into it there, helmet flying off. First and 10. Handoff is the Smoot trying to make his way around the right side and going to be dragged out of bounds. And a little bit of conversation there between both teams.
I want to thank all the Falcons fans for coming out tonight. Make some noise, Falcons. All right, Falcons fans, we got less than 20 seconds before the end of the game.
We got one more play on the way. Atkins trying to find some room, launching one deep down the field, and that was going to be intercepted to end the game. That was going to be intercepted to end the game. Keanu Pope going to get the interception to seal the game for the Savannah Falcons. And they tried to get that time left on the clock there at the end of the game. They're not going to get it. That's going to be the end of the game here, game of the week. Nice first blowout here on Beaufort's own in the EAFL, 40-12. This is going to be the final score here. The Falcons are going to go on to play those Dade County Raiders next weekend. It's going to be a good matchup for them. They played tough against the South Florida Browns, and so going to see what that matchup is going to be. Great game. Appreciate everybody for tuning in here on Beaufort's Own. My name is Javon Livingston.